blessed with just the little things that I have. The funny thing is, the little things that we have is bigger to somebody else. So we just have to take a look at it from that perspective, and just continue to push. Better days is coming, y'all. Better days is coming. Trust me, I feel it within my life of what's going on and everything. Your boy may be doing these podcasts, maybe working on these albums, but trust me, I go through a lot, just like everybody else. At the end of the day, what I try to do is I try to stay humble, keep the laughter there, not worry about it. Trust me, I wouldn't mind having $50 million in my bank account right now so I can do this podcast on a bigger scale, do the music on a bigger scale, do all the gifts and talents that the Lord has blessing with on a bigger scale. But the crazy thing is, I know this might not be the right time for me right now. Be the right time, might actually be for me to try to network with other people and things of that nature to get other stuff done. I mean, you never know, because I'll put it this way. When you were a kid, you remember the day you started saying you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be something. When you get older, as you start getting older, those dreams change. Because now you see what it takes to be a doctor, to be a lawyer, to be all that you want to be. And it's crazy. Because it's totally different what you perceive it to be a long time ago. So you just have to really stay humble and just be blessed with what you have right now. And not worry about if you don't have this and don't have that. Or if you don't have this amount of money and have that. You just gotta continue to stay humble and continue to push. Straight up. So that's how you gotta look at it from that point of view. Right there. And just laugh at the test of trials that comes. Because life is gonna hit you. But some things hard, man. I'm telling you, I'm living testimony about that. Life's gonna hit you with some hard stuff. The thing that God's trying to do is try to see, okay, I'm hitting you hard with this. How you gonna handle it? Some folks, as you see, ladies and gentlemen, you hear in the news, some killed their family or done something stupid. Some went to jail because he didn't know how to cope with the stress and the anger, things of that nature. There are some folks, like me, well, we get a little angry, but we don't take our anger out on anybody else. We just be like, okay. We be like, you know what? We've gone through this situation before. We go get through it. We go continue to push. Better days is coming. We go get them better. For those of you that don't know, your boy African American. If you guys want to, African American, Native American, and Irish. So if you guys want to be like, okay, who is this Chinchilla Q? Why are you so funny and animated in his talks and do these podcasts? Your boy African American, Afro, in every sense, Black Power, things of that nature. But at the same time, ladies and gents, what I come to realize is that, hey. And I think Cat Williams has said it too, one of his, his first comedy act he did, nationwide. He said, we as black people, we can have our lights get cut off because we don't have the funds, at the time to pay up the light bill. And be like, F them lights. We got 15 candles, we about to burn them. Yeah, I didn't want to use that the word that he used, but you guys get what I'm saying. We make do what it do. We'll go through some stressful situations, and whatever we have in the house, man, we be like, okay, we got some candles. Shoot, we gonna light them candles up. We're gonna use some candles. Shoot, I was telling that to one of my coworkers yesterday. I said, I made a joke about it. I said, we as black folks, whatever, I said, we'll make the worst situation into a great situation. Because we laugh about the things that goes on I said, we will easily be the main ones. We'll easily be the main ones that be like, man, like I said before, we ain't got no candles, we ain't got no woo. It's all good. Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to, use candles, whatever. Put some lights on in the house. Funny, I beat the bus in. We'll put some lights into the house. Or, better funny situation, shoot, we got some canned beans. We got the little burner thingies. We bought the canned beans and burning there for tonight. Shoot, we eat the beans with the hot dogs. You guys know we'll talk about the baked beans with the hot dogs. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't act like you guys don't know what I'm talking about. You know, the little canned beans with the hot dogs and everything. You put a little bit of ranch or some pepper, some hot sauce. Your boy from South Central LA, y'all know I'm hood. But I'm a little bit hood with a classy sense of nature. What I mean by that is that I take a look at the situations where I go through or whatever, and just little tests and trials and stuff like that, or even something that might seem like be bigger, and I just laugh at it, because at the end of the day, when I get through it, I always thank God. I even thank God, through the tests and the trials. Why? Because it's prepping me for something greater. Trust me, I can continue to ask God all day, all long in my prayers, for a couple $1 million or whatever, just so I can do fuels and projects. At the end of the day, it said, look, he could give me that, but at the same time, I'll be able to handle the stress that comes along with it. There's a different type of stress I could take. The crap at my job and the crap I'm doing when it comes to the music and the podcast and some things to that. So, and the funny thing is, when I see folks stressing out or complaining, I just laugh at it. Walk away from them. Go to my own little space. Because I want to hear all that 24/7. I'm going to other things in my life. It's the same thing you guys going through. You guys can go through different trials and stuff in your life to where you don't feel like hearing somebody complain 24/7 about, blah, 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 blah. You just like, man, I don't feel like hearing that. Excuse my black Irish shit. I don't feel like hearing that shit last. It's like, you don't feel like hearing that. You just want to continue to push and just continue to tell folks like, hey, things go get better. Of course, our bosses and stuff like that be on that bull crap, but that's because their bosses be on their bull crap. Their bosses be on the bull crap. I mean, the corporate ladder be on the bull crap, period, no matter how you see it. It's just a pride that folks put in when they wear a certain type of vest or a certain type of title, and they're like, oh, this is what I am. And I laugh at folks who are in higher executive levels like that, like, I'm listening to myself, you just a damn fool. Because God could easily take away your blessing for what you are, and you could be right back to actually call everybody else the common people. Just because you're enjoying the fruits and the benefits of life, enjoying the expensive tastes of it, doesn't mean a dang thing. Trust me. I'm being humble when I say this. I've seen that if I do, when your boy does acquire as much money needed for these projects and things of that nature, that I'm not going to be one of those cats be like, oh yeah, I'm from South Central, now I'm eating lobster and steaks and things of that nature. Yeah, man, I'm better than everybody. No. Still be the humble type of cat, just let folks know that I don't have that type of, have that type of money. Act like I don't have that type of money. In reality, we'll do. I'm going to act like that stuff I don't. Why? Because I don't need folks to know about my business. The only thing the Lord brought me here to do, take care of his business if it needs to be done, and he's going to come home. I know the way I said it almost sounded like a fairy tale. Like, oh, yeah. In reality, it's like, it's totally deeper than that. So, yeah, I'm just telling you. And the reason why I also said, too, for the Motivation Wednesdays, you can look back and laugh at your life lessons, because it's going to come a point in time where you're going to tell your kids, your grandkids, your godson, goddaughter, whoever you're going to tell in your life, they're going to ask, how did you get through it? How did you get through that such a situation to where, it was like life or death, and you just thought everything was, you thought that everything was going to crash and burn. That's what you have to tell that person. Like, man, all day was up to God every day. Well, I got up, brushed my teeth, put on my clothes, go to work. talking to God. When I got off from work, catching the shuttle to, catching the shuttle to the LAX part, so I can, catch the shuttle out from LAX, talking to God. Then come home, take a shower, talk to God. You guys get what I'm getting to? Is talking to God, period. And not just be like, oh, I'm just going to do this because I've done this. Or whatever. It's like, nah, you just got to talk to God. Keep it pushing. Keep moving. Keep striving for His goodness and His mercy. Trust me. Better days is coming. Because you're going to laugh at the BS when it's all said and done. I guarantee it. You are. Most folks say, no, we're not. Like, yes, you are. Because we do get that blessing from the Lord, wherever it may be. To where life seems a lot more easier. You still got a little problems here and there, but life seems a little bit more easier. You're going to look back. I mean, He gonna have you stop doing what you're doing for a second and just really have you have tears in your eyes. Because now you think to yourself, wow, we went through all of this just to get to where we're at right now. All you can do is just praise Him and say thank you. And continue to push His word out to others. Trust me. God used most folks to be very vocal about His word, and God used folks like me to say in the music or different podcasts and things of that nature. And it's just the fact that you just gotta truly push. Use the devices He gave you. Don't be afraid of the hidden talents and gifts that He did give you. I know it's loud and everything, y'all. On my way to work, so stay tuned on that. And also too on Daily Tips Thursdays, October 6th, I said pray so you may hear God's voice in regards to what He has in store for your life. Pray. Pray for those who need prayer today. Basically, everything I said in Motivation on Wednesdays applies to Daily Tips Thursdays. To give a little synopsis on Daily Tips Thursdays, it says, it's always good to pray, because when you're praying, you're having a one-on-one talk with God. God will use different devices to get your attention to speak to you. He may use a person. He may use a song that might not be Christ-like, but part of the message, low-key, will be something that you need to hear. To where when you do hear it, it does sound biblical. In a way. God will either use certain television shows, maybe use an episode that you've seen a million times, but you never got the message. He may have you take a look at it to where you hear the message and be like, yo, I've seen it happen before. I've seen it happen so many times in my life that it's not crazy, it's just dope. It's like God can use anything and use anybody to speak to you. You just gotta be willing to have a mind open to listen. Continue to pray for others. The reason why I mentioned continue to pray for others because, like I said before in the earlier part of the broadcast, you don't know who is going through a certain situation to where they need that prayer. They need that hope. So you just gotta continue to pray. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I'm like, I'll be late to work. Get there at 8 and 7 o'clock right now. I'm not tripping about it. I truly believe me missing the first bus happened for a reason. Me walking the walk that I did to get to the part of the bus I need to catch the bus to LAX happened for a reason. Not so that I could be late, but so that I can actually have an open mind to truly do this podcast the right way for you guys and to just stay humble. Or you put it this way, you never know because you can't look straight ahead. So you never know what might be happening right now when it comes to certain situations. Like I could be on the other bus this morning and the bus could break down, whatever, something could have happened. You gotta take a look at life from that point of view.